Alright guys, there's another update. I just have bought some coral, some some new SPS coral. This blue one right here, and this red planet, and the I don't know what those two call, but they're like greenish purple. The back one's like dark purple, and the tip is like light blue. And the guy that I bought this 4 piece of coral, he also gave me some free SPS coral. The red one right there. He gave me like 4 pieces of the red one for that red one, the one in the back, and this green one right here. I don't know the name of it, and this purple one right here. And he gave me for free, since I bought those four coral right here. This blue one right here. It's a very nice color blue. The blue and the polish is green. And, you give me some free SPS, so I take it. Put on my tank and see what happens. My tank mostly of SPS dominate, so that's what I'm going for. Right now, I checked my calcium is at 460, and my DKH is at 8.5 right now. Nitrate and phosphate is 0 pp, both of them. So I know that phosphate is part of the make your coral grow too. So I actually move out my macroalgae. But I don't know, for some reason I can't grow macroalgae on this tank. It doesn't grow that well, so I took it out. And for some reason my protein skimmer went hella crazy. It's hella crazy right now. It's like scamming hella crazy right now. It's wet. So my water is super clear. Super clear water. Fish doing okay. The yellow wrasse, he did not make it. He decided to jump out the tank, and guess what? He did me. So I throw him away. So the only fish left is purple tank and my 2 clown. So probably I'm looking to add another fish in here too, but maybe slowly. I kind of want those goby that come with the shrimp, so that way they can be in the bottom. And right now I don't see any store that carry those, so I'm waiting, see if I can get a pair of goby with a shrimp to add to my tank. The core, everything looked fine. I stopped dosing already because there's no point of me dosing when my tank is still hella new. It's only a month old, so basically I just do water change to keep the to keep everything level. So I probably do like 15-gallon water change every week. That should do a problem, but just don't think that I go through a lot of salt if I do it every week. See, like I bought this bucket and it's almost done already. So I'm gonna give me another bucket. And I already pre-salt my water ready, ready to go. Uh, but the tank, I already did a 10-gallon water change already. So that's why, I leave everything as is right now. Probably next week, check my calcium and my DKH and my phosphate and nitrate, and check those parameters first and see how they go. If my calcium drop or my DKH drop, then I'm probably gonna start dosing. So I want my level to be at around 8, no less than 8. Because when I try to go like below 8, the the SPS, the polar extension, they kind of shrink down and they don't want to pop up. So when I changed the water and everything went back up to normal level, then everything started popping back up. So uh, when I changed the water, I tested my DKH is at 8.4 or 8.5, one of those. Then the pollen stuff come back out. So maybe that's what they want. So maybe I might stick to it. And this 8 can right now, no, this frostbound right here is splitting right now. It's have 5 head now. So one's in the back, and there's 4. There's there's 2 right here, and just 2 right here, and 1 more in the back. And this is probably this piece right here is supposed to be part of this piece, but I broke it off and put a separate. See if I can grow a couple more head on this piece. And this over here is split already. Had 2 head now. So everything's growing slowly, very slow. You know, trying to keep everything stable and see if I can grow this SPS. If I could, then probably go to the higher end SPS. Basically, I'm trying to right now. I want some yellow color, and I'm gonna wait and see if I can grow this for now, because I don't want to add too much too now, because I already have a lot of SPS already for 1 month old tank, and that's too new for dumping all this SPS in there. The reason why I go this route because I used to have an SPS tank long times ago, and I kind of have an idea. I'm not really a new beginner. I used to have an SPS tank long times ago, and my SPS tank was big. Everything was nice and big, very nice and big. And the reason why I took down that tank because I went and bought a piece of coral off of this guy, and he did not tell me that he had red bud. And it was my fault too. I didn't dip it well enough. I bought the coral and I did dip it, but not well enough to kill all the parasite. I didn't know that they lay egg. So I did kill the adult, but not the egg. So I put it in my tank, and my pea chunk up, kind of like the red one right there, but it was green. That's my chunk was like a size of basketball, and it started dying from the middle. So I test my water, everything was fine, and one day I decided to turn off the light and wait a couple hours and use a bright flashlight, and I turn on the flashlight, and there you go. I see a whole bunch of red stuff climb all over my coral, and that's when I know that, man, I have that red bug. So that tank got to come down. All my coral, all my SPS, they all have it. So I decided, you know what? I gave up the hobby. So that's what crashed my tank. It was my fault for not quarantine the coral right, and for trusting other people instead of myself. It was my dumb fault. So basically I get rid of that tank and I stopped for at least 7 years, 8 years. And now I decided to come back to the tank. Decided to set up a new saltwater reef tank. So I'm gonna start with a 40 gallon. It's been a while. I haven't been to this hobby. So now I decided to come back, and I'm gonna start everything right now. Uh, so I do dip them heavily. All my coral, doesn't matter what I get them from. I dip them super heavy. If if they don't make it, hey, they don't deserve to be in my tank. So right now I'm trying to grow this SPS first. Majority of all this SPS is like beginner. They're not those hardy ones. Maybe the hard ones, maybe the blue one right here, and maybe the red planet, and those two in the back. But everything else should be easy to grow. They're not that hard. They could take, if your tank kind of fluctuate up and down a little bit, they can take it. All right. Peace out, guys.